Ah, fall in New England. Can it get any better than this? We have pumpkins. It makes saying goodbye to summer easier. Pumpkins, an icon of the fall. We grow pumpkins not just for food, but for entertainment too. Holy Toledo, it's October. Out of the blue, October hits. And Halloween is coming. And it's Halloween. And the pumpkin turns into not just and the pumpkin becomes, it's a symbol. An icon. It's a jack-o'-lantern. A ghoul. It's everywhere. A jack-o'-lantern. Everywhere. And it's not just the pumpkin. Here. We can't get rid of it. It's everywhere. Pumpkins. Pumpkins. Pumpkin donuts. Pumpkin cookies. Pumpkins. Pumpkins. Have you ever seen a pumpkin like this? That's a big pumpkin. That's what we're talking about. That's right, the Great Pumpkin Way-Off. Every year, people get together from Topsfield Fair, the Topsfield Fair, to have a giant pumpkin way-off. Topsfield, Massachusetts? Topsfield, Massachusetts. About 40 miles from Boston. Never heard of it? Oh, you have heard of it. If you are a pumpkin grower. Incorporated in 1650. Farms, mills, and factories. And then came the railroad. Topsfield, Massachusetts. Churches. It has everything. Absolutely everything you'd want. Gill's Grocery. Absolutely everything is at Topsfield. Topsfield, Massachusetts. Including the fair. Topsfield Fair started on the Newburyport Turnpike, 1818, by the Essex Agricultural Society to encourage and promote and preserve agricultural activities in Essex County. Right now, it's August. Nobody's here. But that will change soon. Right before Columbus Day, this place will be crawling with people, listening to bands, eating fried dough, going to the different pavilions, eating Italian sausage, buying a rabbit, seeing the Canadian mounted police. Now, the fruit and vegetable stand is empty. But the pumpkin is coming, waiting. The pumpkin, waiting for the big pumpkin to come. The world's largest pumpkin will be here. Well, now we'll have to just be happy enough with the maintenance workers and Cookie Monster. One of the reasons why Topsfield Fair is so old is because they put it on one of the nation's oldest turnpikes. Route 1, 1805, the Newburyport Turnpike. The Newburyport Turnpike, Route 1, the Route 66 of the East. It goes all the way from Maine to Florida. From Maine to Florida. And in 1854, the trains came. So Topsfield became a little suburb of Boston. Still is a little suburb, but once a year. What do you think, Jim, of this pumpkin?
It was a nice pumpkin. It was very big and very, very nice to look at. It was must have been quite a job to grow that.
Jim, you said it took a lot to grow that? That's got to be a lot of work. It is a lot of work. Let's go backwards. You got to weigh it, put it on a forklift. There's our monster pumpkin. 1,565.5 pounds. You gotta take it off your truck. You gotta drive your truck to Topsfield Fair. You need to actually have your friends. Well, here they are. That's right, the New England Giant Pumpkin Growers Association. And they know how to do it. They've been doing it for years. And there are some winners in here. You gotta get the pumpkin off your trailer and move the trailer out a little bit more. There you go. Now, you just keep pumping that thing. Keep pumping it. Keep pumping that thing. Keep pumping, keep pumping, keep pumping, keep pumping that thing. Keep pumping that thing. Now, you need the poles to help lift it up, so you always have somebody standing around telling you what to do. And the poles aren't just one kind of pole. You need extensions. So there's your extension right there. You gotta take the extensions off and then get rid of the winch and move it away. Take that apart. And it's so big you gotta put it in this huge harness. Oh, here come your friends to help you. You gotta take this harness off because it takes a while to loop that thing up, and you gotta put it all back in the garage where you did it last year. Bring it out again every year. These pumpkins are big. We would not have this video unless I met this man, Woody Lancaster. Come on in and see the pumpkin. Woody, show us inside and show us the pumpkin. This is my first time going in to seeing a pumpkin patch. It's August. This pumpkin is about 600 pounds. There's Woody, and there's Woody's dogs. And there's Woody, 1,746.5 pounds. He won a couple years ago. There's the vine of his pumpkin this year. There's a pumpkin that didn't make it. Woody says you never give up on a pumpkin gives up on you. You know the best thing about Woody is? He gets outside in a beautiful day and he's barefoot. There's our mom. He got into this business because he first started growing long cucumbers. But where is the pumpkin? Where's the great pumpkin for this year, for 2014? It's not here yet. There he is, Tim Clark. There's Tim Clark, the Grand Poobah of the Topsfield Fair, head of the parade.
Happy parade.
Happy parade? Happy parade? What parade, Tim? Yes, Topsfield comes alive once a year. Let the good times grow is the theme for this year. Beekeepers, cars, and ROTC, Girl Scouts, more cars, baton twirlers, Masons, 4-H clubs, happy little bees, little Girl Scouts, bagpipes, motorcycles, politicians, 4-H, whoopie pie wagon, fire engines, little daisy scouts running around, little people waving, Shriners, drummers, and that's the drum corps for the Danvers Falcons. Drum majors, flag wavers, Cub Scouts. Richard? Hey, have you seen the big pumpkin? There it is. There it is. Our contestant for this year, our winner.
It's 900,000.
No, it's not 900,000 pounds, but thank
Hey,
you.
Cheese, how do you like the pumpkin?
I said that's one big piece of vegetable to feed an awful lot of people.
I've been around the world, and this is the biggest pumpkin that I've ever seen, and it's pretty massive. Right?
We've come every single year, and this one's pretty impressive. The color also looks good. It doesn't look. It looks like the real thing.
Cinderella could use it.
Yeah.
Cinderella could use it.
Yeah.
There's our winner this year. 1,900 pounds. 1,900 pounds. There's a few reactions you get when people see this pumpkin. One is, how much does it weigh? One is, that's a big one.
It has a slant of it. It's got a fit. Isn't that really is? All things usually.
One is amazement. This kid is amazed.
Well, Grampy with you too. Ready?
It's just like the Mona Lisa or the Lincoln Memorial, the Eiffel Tower. You gotta get your picture taken in front of this pumpkin. It's a photo op. It's a place to go. It's a place to be. Get your picture taken in front of the pumpkin.
Sorry. Okay, guys. Everybody come close. Okay.
That thing would be an awesome thing to eat. I could be born in that thing.
She could be born in that thing.
Yes, I could.
Ready? Awesome. It's gigantic. That pumpkin must have been hungry.
I feel like I'm wearing a strawberry.
Look at it. Look at it.
You stand in front of the picture.
Here's a lady who
I'd like to
was in the
help out
parade.
the band because I am a former Marine, and the band has been practicing and has improved really a lot. And I like to be the person out front so I can get the crowd going, and it's really fun. And we're really enjoying being here today.
What do you think about the pumpkin?
So huge. It's so huge and gigantic.
Some people are speechless. They don't know what to say about it. Let's meet some people who work there in the fruits and vegetables pavilion.
My name is Justine Morse. I'm from BevCam, and we're part of the vegetable committee. Been here probably for 20 years.
Wow.
And we sell pumpkin seeds, dried pumpkin seeds, $5 each. With an information sheet for all to grow. And we helped set up the barn the night before. Judging happens the next morning, and we're just...
Hi, I'm Glenn Morse from Beverly also. We've been volunteering together for over 20 years.
Wow.
Enjoy it and the camaraderie of helping out here and promoting agriculture. And at the end of the fair, everybody that doesn't pick up their vegetables that are in good shape, they get gathered and go to a local food pantry.
I'm Bill Clark, the superintendent of the vegetable building. Here, this is my 63rd fair I've had, and we've done quite well over the years, but it's a lot of history here in the vegetables, and we're very proud of the fact that we think we have the largest fruit and vegetable display in New England for a county fair.
Giant pumpkin.
I just want to say this pumpkin's about the biggest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, I know.
This is so great.
It's a massive, it's a massive pumpkin. I mean, he's pretty big. This guy's a big boy.
It's ginormous. It's the biggest pumpkin I've ever seen.
A very big pumpkin. We come here like every year and there's always a massive pumpkin.
This is by far the biggest one that's ever been sold.
That's right. It's the biggest pumpkin we've ever seen. It's a monster pumpkin. We can't even describe how big it is. We have to use our arms all the way out. That's how big it is.
Alright, Dunkin' Donuts loves pumpkin. Pumpkins. Pumpkin. Alright, hold on.
I started doing this documentary on pumpkins, and I realized it's not about pumpkins at all. It's about being part of something larger than you are. It's about getting out of the house with your grandma and learning something from her. It's about being with friends, being with your family on a float, decorating something, being part of a fair, being a princess, being with your dad, being with your friends. Being with your mom and telling a story. Taking a picture of somebody you know. Growing something bigger than you did last year. Being on TV. Being part of the New England Giant Pumpkin Growers Association. These guys are all friends. They've been doing this for years.